Want help to grow your business? Download BRiN, the world's first business advisor in your pocket. To find out more, visit BRiN.ai or search the App Store today.
Hello and welcome to That Social Media Show. I am your host, Heather Porter. This is the show that gives you tips, strategies, and advice for your social media success. Now, in this episode, we're going to talk about how to choose the right social media platforms for your business. But before we get started, we have two quick things for you. Number one, we get practical. What does that mean for you guys? I want you to whip out your computers, whip out your cell phones, your smartphones, your iPads, your tablets. I want you to play along with me. And number two, please share. This is obviously a social media show, yes? So ask and share questions, and this is how you do it. You use the hashtag #ThatSocialMediaShow. Are you guys ready to get started? Okay, so here's what we're going to cover. What is social media and why do you need it? The evolution of social media and the main players out there today. How to choose the right social media platform for your business. Quick tips to optimize your social media profiles. The importance of being active on your page or profile, and the 7 qualities you must develop to succeed with social media. And finally, of course, we're going to talk about some social media success stories. You're going to love these stories, guys, so hang in there with me, and I'm going to show you how some other businesses have been successful using social media. All right, let's get started. So number one, what is social media and why do you need it? I'm going to show you something. Just think about this for a second. The water cooler. Now, the water cooler, back in the day when I first started working, I remember it very well because it was where everyone would come into the office, you'd put your stuff down on your desk, you'd grab a coffee, you'd get sorted, and then you'd walk over to the water cooler, grab a cup of water, but we all know you weren't there to drink water, were you? You were there to gossip. Yes, gossip. That's exactly what we do as human beings in the office, right? So you're hanging out with your colleagues, you're talking about so-and-so in that department, so-and-so over here, and what they've gotten up to over the weekend. The water cooler, this is how I look at social media today. People love social media because it's their chance to spy, look at, learn, and develop relationships from other people. It's incredibly important. It's incredibly important for your business because it's allowing you to connect with somebody at a very personal level. And I'm going to be really honest with you guys. You know when you see those little gossipy, funny, funky celebrity sort of posts coming up on your Facebook feed, you have to look, right? So I'm going to share some great little tips with you on why you need social media in your business. Let's just really think about human nature and how we get in there and use social media for your business. All right, so let's get started with this evolution of social media and the main players today, because it did not start with Facebook, you might be surprised to know. Way back in 1997, way back, right, 20 years ago, that's not a lot of time. 20 years for social media to get started and take off and grow around the world so fast. 20 years ago, 1997, it started with 6 degrees. And I didn't even know about 6 degrees when I was researching this for you guys. I even went to 6degrees.com because apparently it was supposed to still be up, but it's not. But that was essentially the first social sharing platform, which is where people would have profiles and be able to load photos, information about themselves, and look up other people as well. And then in 2002, we got hit with Friendster, another one that was new to the market and has since just closed down as well. And then coming up, MySpace in 2003. And that was a big one for artists and musos and you know, people that wanted to show their creativity online. I remember it took off and it was like the thing, until Facebook and some of the others came along. And then in 2003, we have LinkedIn. And LinkedIn, as you know, is one that's widely used and one that we're going to go into depth in this show, so I can share some great tips with you guys on why you would use LinkedIn. And next up, we have YouTube, launching in 2005. Love YouTube. You're watching video right now, aren't you? Video is one of the most powerful tools that you can use in your business to build trust, show off your personality. And after that, we have good old Facebook. Facebook actually got started in 2004, but it was just strictly reserved to the universities and Harvard. And then in 2006, it was launched to the public. Let's think about that. Facebook, 2006. Seriously, that's a decade old. To be the largest country in the world, which it is, by the way, the largest country in the world population-wise. Wow, amazing. And then next up we have Twitter coming up in 2008, and then we have Pinterest in 2010. Don't worry, you guys, if you have no idea what Pinterest is, I'll let you know what it is. And then we, of course, have Instagram in 2010. So huge development over 20 years, where literally we have not only the #1 country in the world population-wise in Facebook, we also have the second largest search engine past Google and YouTube. And we also have, well, let's just face it, the whole world's on social media, and you need to be on it too. So how do you choose the right social media platforms for your business? Because a lot of people say, there's too many. Where do I start? What do I use? Why do I need it? I think if we just put it in perspective, this is going to really get you thinking about why you need social media and specifically where you want to hang out online. So guys, I have some cool little stats here I want to share with you. You're going to like these. So here's the deal. I'm going to walk through some of these social media platforms, and I'm going to start with the largest one, meaning the one where everyone hangs out. I want to put this in perspective for you so you really understand numbers and also demographics and how you would want to be on these platforms. So, of course, Facebook is #1, yeah? So Facebook is basically a place where you go and you develop a page or a profile, and you can share images, and you can share text, and you can share videos. You share that on your wall or your profile, and then that goes out to your friends and your followers' time streams. You can do that on your computer, you can do that on your smartphone, on any of your mobile devices. It is the largest country with 1.5 billion monthly active users. The largest country. Wow. Mostly 20s and up are in there, so 20s and upwards, but also there's a big growth going on right now in 50 plus as well, so a little bit of the older generation. There are more women than men, but not a lot more, but definitely more women, and it's really, really easy and fun to run your own ads and get started, and therefore get some amazing, amazing fast results. It's also perfect for getting leads and staying in touch with prospects. And do you need it? I'm not going to lie. I'm going to say yes, everyone needs it. Yes, you need it. It's the largest platform online today. You need to be on Facebook. Seriously, the largest 1.5 billion people, there is a need for every business to be on Facebook, whether it is to grow your prospects, your leads, to make sales, to build better rapport and relationships with your customers. Next up, we have YouTube, is the second largest. What is it? It's basically the second search engine past Google. It's where people go to learn things. So oftentimes they'll go and they'll type in the word how to, or what do I do to get this? So it's a big learning platform, which is why it's really important for us business owners. And it now reaches over 1 billion users. That's 1/3 of the people on the internet. 1 billion users. Wow. And get this, it reaches 18 to 49-year-olds primarily, but more in that age bracket than any cable TV station in the United States. So what that means is that any adult that it has buying power, that's working, that's wanting to buy your products or services, is hanging out on YouTube to search and understand how to better themselves by watching video. It's perfect for any business that has something to teach or wants to demo its products, which is most of us. I mean, there's some of us in e-commerce that it might not apply as much, but if you are a consultant or a business owner that has something to teach, whether that's an e-course or quick tips about your product or services, you want to be there. And also, well, let's talk about, do you need it? You do, right? You do. I just said that because it's the second largest search engine, but I also mentioned earlier that people love video. I'm here hanging out with you guys all over the world, having a chat with you. I wish I could get to know you a little bit more on the other side of the lens, but you know what? Here's the thing. You're getting to know me. You know my quirks. You know who I am. You know, by the end of all these episodes, you're going to know a great deal about what I stand for and what I believe in. And that's what's so powerful about video, because people relate to people they like and trust. So if you can get out there and give that message to the world through video, then you're going to get more clients, you're going to get a fan base, you're going to get brand ambassadors, people that are wanting to stand up for what you believe in and also spread your message as a business. Next up, we have Instagram, the third largest. What is it? Well, this is a bit of a different tool, because here's the thing. You need a phone. You need a laptop you can look at, or desktop you can look at Instagram, but you need a smartphone or some sort of mobile device with the app to actually engage and upload things. So everyone on Instagram has a profile, and you can upload your images and your videos there, and you can share them with all of your followers, or of course you can share them directly with individuals that you want to share them with. So Instagram has definitely been talked about as the next generation social tool, and 400 million are sharing over 80 million photos a day. That's 400 million active users sharing 80 million photos a day. Wow. 18 to 29-year-olds, that's where most of the people are in that age range, and they're mostly urban college students as well. So what's Instagram great for? It's great for beauty brands, it's great for clothes, health brands, e-commerce. It's a big lifestyle place, right? So for the younger generation, they go there and they're looking to be like something, to achieve something, to look like something, to lose weight to be this person, to do my hair and makeup to be like this person. So it's a huge place for e-commerce and selling your products. So do you need it, is the question. Yes, if you want to reach a younger market, and more importantly, if you are selling something online. So if you have products or services, you have an e-commerce shop, you have an e-course, you have something online that the younger generation is going to love, then you want to be on Instagram. We are not done yet, you guys. We have Twitter coming up next. What is it? Twitter. A lot of us get really confused with Twitter. Basically, you have a profile, and you tweet up to 140 characters, which is a tiny little chunk of text. So you can tweet that just text, or you can also put in photos or videos as well. And of course, that goes out to everybody that's following your Twitter account. 320 million active users. And they're mostly under 40, and they're mostly urban dwellers in cities. Is that your market? Great for market research and influencer marketing. Guys, I've had amazing conversations on Twitter, because here's the thing, most celebrities, most business owners, most CEOs, most decision makers hang out on Twitter. They're the ones actually using their app in there with their device and responding to you, and it's real-time communications as well. So it's really good for reaching out, building your expertise, it's good for building your networks, and it's also amazing for market research. You might notice that a lot of times when the news breaks, a huge news story breaks, Twitter floods more than any other social media network. People go to Twitter to break news stories before the media can break news stories to us. It's amazing for that. So do you need it, is the question. Yes, if you are a consultant, a coach, or are in the B2B space. A lot of professionals use Twitter. And consultants and coaches, this is your chance to branch out your network and meet other people in your space that you can build JVs with, alliances with, and grow your business. Coming up, we have LinkedIn. Oh yes, what is it? It's a place where you go and build a profile for yourself, or you build a business page. So you can have both. And it's where a lot of us are now going to publish amazing expertise and information. So it's actually becoming a publishing platform, so you can do publishing of full blog posts, but you can also do status updates as well. And a lot of people are using it
to continue enjoying this presentation, download BRiN, the world's first business advisor in your pocket. To find out more, visit BRiN.ai or search the App Store today.